Well, hello everyone. This is Troy Harper here at Harper Cigar Lounge, and welcome back to another Smoke and Metal podcast. This is episode 10. Sorry it's been a while since I've had one of these shows. It's been a couple months, I know. So it's great to be back. It's great to be with you guys to pair another great cigar with a great album. And this show's going to be a little different. Of course, I don't have my Smoke and Metal banner up behind me. I'm celebrating this channel this month. Um, with this other banner I got behind me. Um, See if you guys can see that a little bit. Um, it's got a trying to get over so I can let you guys see it. So anyway, I've got this banner that's got the pumpkin with a cigar in his mouth, and got the horns going, of course. And if you notice behind the pumpkin, there's still the smoke. That's usually on my all kind of my insignia or my signature kind of with everything I do. But got the pumpkin in front of the smoke with a cigar and smoke coming out of the cigar. But this is coming up on the 27th of this month will be the 1 year anniversary of me getting to be on the Cigar Junkies podcast back in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with my buddies Samuel Hoffman, Jason Smith, and Corey Banks. And I have unfortunately the show that I was on was the last show that they did, and don't know if they'll be back or not with a new podcast anytime. But it was an honor to be on the very last show that they did, and so anyway, I had shirts made up and I had all this stuff made up, and so it was great to go down there with my own Halloween edition logo on a just a special edition shirt with the Harper Cigar Lounge logo on it, and a special shirt that was made up for the event of me being on their podcast. And so it was great and great memories. And this month will also be the anniversary on the 30th of October of me doing my podcast at the Wheat Growers Hotel here in Kimball, Nebraska, which is a haunted hotel. There's definitely things that go on in there. When I did my podcast 2 years ago at the Wheat Growers Hotel, um, my meat cutter Curtis had experienced some voices and some different things that went on like that while we weren't around, and it was talked about during that podcast. So if you go back a couple years with my podcast, look up Wheat Growers Hotel or Haunted Wheat Growers Hotel, you'll see that podcast. So it was an interesting show for sure. And Curtis talks about his experience in the hotel, as well as the owners. They discuss their experiences at the hotel while they've been owning it, which is Mitzi and Ed. Um, so Mitzi had some experiences in there, which is Ed's sister. And so if you want to catch an interesting podcast, go back and check that out. So anyway, so two different anniversaries this month coming up, and but yeah. So I've decided to leave the Harper Cigar Lounge banner up, even though this is the Smoke and Metal podcast, and just want to celebrate this channel and some of the things that have gone on in October with this channel over the past couple of years. So anyway, guys, like I said, I've got a great cigar and a great album to pair it with. But before I move on, if you guys haven't subscribed to this channel yet, make sure you do that today. Hit a like, leave a comment, question, leave your comments, questions, feedback, share this content with everybody you know. And I sure appreciate all your support to me here, guys. Without you, this is nothing, and I'm just glad I can still be here creating content for you guys that you enjoy. So thanks for allowing me to continue on with this. You guys have spoken and I've heard, and I'm still here because of it. And I'll always continue to try to come up with new things for you guys. But I will have Antonella Nicastro back on this show, back on my Harper Cigar Lounge podcast, either next month in November or early December. Um, and I've got some other things planned for this channel for guests, so we'll see how things go with that. But I'm really excited to have Antonella Nicastro back on. a great brother of mine from the UK, and so I'm excited for that. So I'll let you guys know as closer till we get to November, December. I'll let you guys know what's going on with that, and then I'll be on the 505 cigar review with Daniel Ravanelli November 3rd on a Monday night. So make sure you guys catch that show, the 505 Cigar Review. So I'll be a guest on his show. And again, it's Daniel Ravanelli that has that show. It'll be live on all platforms. So anyway, so I'm excited to be back on his show again. I was on his show last year in the middle of November. So it'll be my 1 year anniversary of getting to be on his show and getting to be on again. So it's just an honor and a privilege to be on that show. So anyway, guys, the cigar that I have brought with me tonight is this really scary looking cigar. And if you guys saw my short video with all the cigars that I'm smoking for fall and Halloween, this was in that short. This is one of the cigars right here. Very scary looking stick. And of course, I gotta give a huge thank you to Daniel, or I'm sorry, Jacob Lee, my buddy Jacob Lee over in Rapid City, South Dakota. He gifted me this stick. And Jacob Lee's got a great show called Jake Knott from State Farm. Well, that's his channel. And then his show is called Jake's Music State. But he gifted this cigar to me, oh gosh, quite a while back. So I'm glad I'm getting to finally smoke this. But anyway, so this cigar is the Damnation 6.5 by 52. And I really can't tell if it's a Toro or a Churchill. It really looks like a Churchill. And it's by L. Titan de Bronze. The wrapper, which I'll go ahead and take this outer wrapper off. And no, I'm not going to smoke through the red wrapper, but let me take this off. So this comes right off. So we'll set that off to the side. So here's what the actual cigar really looks like. Still a scary looking stick, but looking at it more, it would be more of a Toro, it looks like. With the wrapper, with this on it, it looked more like a Churchill. But I believe it's a Toro, definitely a Toro. So again, this is a 6.5 by 52 Toro, not a Churchill. And again, this is called Damnation. And try to get a close up of that band there. So again, this is called Damnation. And this cigar is made by L. Titan de Bronze. The wrapper is a dark Brazilian, Arapaca. Binder is Ecuador, Ecuadorian. Fillers Dominican, Pilado Cubana, Salo, Dominican Criollo, 98 Ligero, and Esteli Viso. Those are the fillers in this. So a lot of different fillers in here. And this cigar is considered a deep, complex, full-bodied experience. Taste notes, figs, chocolate, leather, spice. And I got my information on Cigar God. And the Damnation is an unholy counterfeit, it says on the site. And embrace the dark is what it says. So anyway, so here it is, the Damnation. And the album that I'm going to pair it with, I will reveal in a minute. But some of the albums that I've also got with this, I'm going to reveal real quick. And but I'm going to get the cigar clipped and lit real quick. Oh wow, what a nice smell. Very grassy. Very grassy smell. Wow. Taste of the wrapper is almost kind of a mild honey kind of a taste. But I think I'll go ahead and use my V cut today. I've got my Colibri cutter here that my son gave me with the guillotine and the V cut, as you can see. Great cutter if you ever want to get a really good cutter. This is a really good cutter to have. And it traps all the loose tobacco inside of your cutter after you use it. Really cool. Really cool. The cold draw's got kind of a honey cinnamon, just a real fresh kind of a taste to it. Get this toasted up and lit, and then I will continue on. What are you guys smoking today? What'd you guys bring with you? You have any of your own music in the background that you like to listen to for hard rock, heavy metal? But I do want to know what you guys are listening to. If you got any music on in the background, what you brought with you to smoke, if you did. Definitely want to know. Finish this up with a match. Got that very evenly burned there. Wow. Definitely some spice right off the bat. Um, yeah, just a lot of spice immediately. Definitely some leather, some cedar. On the notes, it says there's a fig taste note. Definitely getting kind of a zesty, kind of a fruit flavor. I don't know if it really would be fig or not, but definitely a zesty kind of a fruit of some sort. So we'll see how this continues on. Wow, a lot of excuse me, a lot of great smoke in the air, a lot of great cedar kind of smells to it. Definitely I'm gonna say more of a full strength cigar right now. Maybe it'll tame down. I don't know. But anyway, I got some Kraken rum. So cheers to you guys. I'm not gonna drink the whole thing at once. I'm not a real big drinker, but I do like to have a little something with my cigars. Um, so anyway, some Kraken rum I got with me today. And wow, this cigar has got some strength to it immediately. Some really dark, scary strength. Definitely. How do you guys like my pumpkin over here? So anyway, before I mention the album that I'm going to pair this with, the gentleman, the mastermind behind the shot behind Shock Rock, also a member of the Hollywood Vampires, which is why I'm wearing this Boston Scally cap. This is the Vampire Head brand new cap that I just got from Boston Scally. I'll leave a link for Boston Scally in my bio section. But the Vampire Head, there's the inside of it right there. Really nice cap for Halloween. So I'm wearing this in honor of Alice Cooper. I said it. That's who we're gonna do a review with, is one of his albums. And along with this great cigar, got a great album of his on the review. But I wanted to kind of go starting from the beginning. Of course, I don't have the album Pretties for You. Now I'm gonna reveal I'm gonna show you some albums that aren't from Alice Cooper's solo career. This is the Alice Cooper group. So I don't have Pretties for You from 1969, or I don't have Easy Action from Alice Cooper from 1970, the year I was born. But what I do have is Love It to Death. Um, let's see here. Love It to Death, right there. Great album. It's got 18 on it. Caught in a Dream, Ballad of Dwight Fry. Those are just to name a few of the great songs on that album. Again, from 1971. And then Killers from 1971 as well. And this has Under My Wheels, Be My Lover, Halo Flies. Um, so anyway, just to name a few great songs off of this album. There's the back of it right there. And I meant to show you the back of the other album. So here's the back of the other album right there. So both of these from 1970. And then we've got School's Out from 1972. And some of the great songs off of this is School's Out. Um, let's see here. Street Fight, Public Animal Number 9. Just to name a couple songs. And then we got Billion Dollar Babies from 1973. And that is that the songs on this album are Hello Hooray, Billion Dollar Babies, Elected, No More Mr. Nice Guy, I Love the Dead. Great album. And then in 2015, Live from the AstroTurf, Alice Cooper had a small reunion at the AstroTurf. It's a big music store, record shop in Dallas, Texas. And so it had all the original members, except for one member that had passed away. And let me pull this out. So this was on October 6th of 2015, with Michael Bruce on guitar, background vocals, lead vocals, Caught in a Dream, Alice Cooper, lead vocals, Dennis Dunaway, bass, background vocals, Neal Smith, drums. And then Glen Buxton is the one that was not with him. He had passed away in 1997. So anyway, so this is a great set. It's got a live CD, live documentary DVD, and just to show you one of the pictures in there. So yeah, live at the AstroTurf in 2015. A great set to have. If you don't have this, you got to grab it up. Here's another picture from the inside there. And the songs on this was Caught in a Dream, Be My Lover, I'm 18, Is It My Body, No More Mr. Nice Guy, Under My Wheels, School's Out, Elected, and Desperado. And what a great album. It really is. So if you guys don't have this album, you need to grab it up. You really do. There's another couple pictures there. And then let's see here. Yeah, just a great album. You guys need to grab it up if you don't have it. So anyway, so that was the first big reunion of anything with a reunion on disc or DVD, CD. Is that right there again? Live from the AstroTurf 2015. And there's the back of it right there. So anyway, great set. And then here recently, Alice Cooper brought out in 2000, this year in 2025, The Revenge of Alice Cooper. And it says the return album the world was afraid of, with Alice Cooper, Michael Bruce, Dennis Dunaway, Neal Smith, and Glen Buxton. And yeah, this is an album that I have not. I just grabbed it up. I have not had a chance to listen to this yet, so I thought this would be a great album to pair with a cigar, a scary cigar, along with a scary album, since this is Halloween time. And happy Halloween, guys, by the way, to all of you out there. But I thought this would be a great thing to pair up today, since Halloween's coming, and since I've got so many great memories with this channel during October. Again, visiting the haunted, doing a podcast at the haunted Waygrowers Hotel a couple years ago in October. Getting to fly out and be a part of the Cigar Junkies podcast in Pittsburgh last year with my wife. And of course, I got to play with the Strum Junkies, which is Corey Banks's band. Got to play at a place called the Leaning House. Got to play drums for a couple songs with the Strum Junkies band that Corey Banks has. That was a part of the Cigar Junkies, and everyone dressed up, So it was a big Halloween bash, and so just a lot of great memories concerning this channel in October. And again, the banner behind me was a special made photo, or just a great picture to commemorate the event of me going to Pittsburgh with my wife last year in October to be a part of the last show at the Cigar Junkies. And so anyway, so keeping this up for the month of October, no matter what show I do, to commemorate this channel. So anyway, guys, thank you for being here again. Let's get into this. The Revenge of Alice Cooper. The Revenge of Alice Cooper from 2025. The first song on this is Black Mamba, and I will discuss the songs as we go. But here's a little bit of the inside of the book. Get a few pictures in here. See what other pictures are in here. Basically, a repeat of the pictures that are on the front. And it's got all the lyrics I see. So lyrics and thank yous and credits and stuff like that. So anyway, looks like a very spooky CD. Let's get into this. So anyway, been talking a little bit too much. I'm going to give this another light before we continue on. Using my torch lighter this time a little bit quicker. Not that I'm rushing my toasting experiences, but I've already lit it and just want to give it another little light. It does have a little bit of a tight draw. I'm going to go ahead and use my draw enhancer that you guys have heard me discuss before. So there's my draw enhancer right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe if I hold it up against my black shirt. There it is right there. I'm going to just poke that through the center. And I'm going to poke straight down. I don't want to go out the wrap or outside of the cigar leaf. I don't want to poke a hole on the outside of it. I want to go straight through. So anyway, there we go. Oh man, the draw is great now. That's what I love about these draw enhancers. They really open up that tobacco if it's rolled a little bit too tight. So now it should be doing great for me. Should stay lit better. And again, the Damnation, guys. Scary stick for a scary album. So anyway, let's get into this pairing. Let's go ahead and hit play. Starting out with some eerie music, eerie guitars, some real deep kind of bass drum kind of rolls. Alice Cooper's talking real creepy. I think I'll hide inside your bed sheets, toiled into the folds of white, or folds so white. I'll just watch you while you're sleeping, darling, and decide if I should bite. That was the opening to this song. First lyric, I'm so beautiful to look at. The song is picked up a little more of a faster beat to it. Still eerie sounding. Still talking about hiding inside your bed sheets. Oiled into the force of, or the force of white. The folds of white, I'm sorry. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's part of the song here. Oh, definitely has an old Alice Cooper sound to it. Definitely. Wow, the cigar's doing great now. Come a little closer, darling. Come a little closer, darling. Look into my eyes. I ain't domesticated. I'm not that civilized. I'm crawling up your leg now, baby, to whisper in your ear the little present. See a little poison lie now, baby. You got nothing to fear. And then, yeah, 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 yeah. I'll admit the first song is a little slower than what I expected. So I have a feeling this is going to be an album that builds up. Got a roller coaster kind of feel to this album, I bet. Starts out kind of slow and it's going to build up. I have a feeling. Got some nice bass riffs in this song. Nice guitar riffs right now. The drumming is great. Got a very raw sound to it. Almost got a sound of like what an old recording would be like. It's not super, super crisp. It's got just a real raw kind of sound to it, which I like. So, yeah, this is called Black Mamba. And then the lyric right now is Black Mamba slides, Black Mamba sways, Black Mamba, a word to the wise now, baby. You better get out of my way. Anyway, so interesting song. I'm gonna fast forward to the next song. Okay, yeah. So here we go with the second song called Wild One. So it is a lot faster, a lot heavier, faster guitar, faster drums. So I had a feeling this album was going to build up to something more spectacular here. A lot of great bass riff right now. We are the wild ones crashing through the night, living on the shadows, hidden from the light, revving up our engines, sharpening our claws. Because, baby, when you're hungry, the jungle is the law. Oh, running with the wild ones. Yeah, baby, we're the wild ones. So that's part of the lyric for this song. Alice Cooper's vocals are great. Just continuing to be very upbeat kind of a song. Definitely a song you can jam to. I could hear him singing this live. I could hear the Alice Cooper band doing this live, I should say. Definitely a classic style Alice Cooper band song. So Wild Ones is this name of this song here. But yeah, a lot of great guitar, a lot of great bass guitar, a lot of great drumming. Very upbeat and kind of fast. Definitely a more in your face kind of hard rock song. Can you feel it rolling thunder? Drag you under. Building up some nice gray white ash I'm seeing right now. Great burn line. I love that cigar band on here. Very evil and dark looking. From the Limited Cigar Association, it says on here also. Huh. Yeah, anyway, good song, definitely. I'm gonna fast forward to the next song. But just a hard hitting, good, solid rock song, which is again Wild Ones, track 2. So track 3 is Up All Night, has slowed down just a little bit, starting off with some great hi-hat and snare, bass drum. Now we got some bass and guitars coming in. Great riffs right now. Wow. Very dark sounding song. It's all right with me. New York City around 8:45. Some money in my pocket, and I'm relatively fine because I look real good. I walk in Hollywood, so I go motivating to a bougie neighborhood where all the talent there is posing, and they're all there blowing nosing, and supposing that all's right with me. Interesting lyrics. Very enjoyable song to listen to, though. Great, edgy, great edgy song, definitely. Great edgy rock song. I can keep it up all night. You gotta treat me right. Yeah, good song. A lot of great drumming, a lot of great bass and guitars. Very edgy, dark, upbeat, but kind of dark and edgy sounding. Very good song from what I'm hearing so far. Next song is Kill the Flies. Go to the next song. Kill the Flies, track 4. Darker, slower. It's kind of came back down. The tempos came back down. Okay, now it's building up again. I'm definitely on a roller coaster ride so far at this. So Kill the Flies, track 4. Yes, I'm institutional, but that's okay with me. I love these walls and lovely halls, or lonely halls. It's where I'm supposed to be. But when I'm lying awake at night, um, or reeling from my meds, there's something flying around my face, buzzing around my head. And then it says, ooh, 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 or ooh, yes, ooh, ooh. And then it goes into flies, these damn flies. I hate these flies, kill the flies. So dark lyrics, disturbing dark kind of lyrics. Typical Alice Cooper song about being in an institution, talking about his everyday experiences, things that are maybe just in his mind or actually could be real, but maybe in his mind. He says the flies are waiting for, or just watching him, waiting for him to die, he said in here. Typical Alice Cooper lyrics, definitely. Some of the lyrics here is also everybody's so kind to me. They feed me every day and walk me around these lovely grounds. It's home to me. It's home to me this way. But when I'm standing in a trance, starting at the clear blue, staring at the clear blue sky, I know that they're all watching me, just waiting for me to die. Um, but when I'm standing in a trance, staring at the midnight sky, I know that they're all watching me, just wanting me to die. So typical Alice Cooper lyrics, creepy, dark, but so much fun to listen to his stories. Still a lot of great guitar, bass guitar work, great drumming. Alice Cooper's vocals are great so far. So far, I'm gonna rate this album so far an 8 out of 10. Wasn't a huge fan of the very first song, Black Mamba. Not a huge fan of that song. I could do it with or do without it. But the rest of the songs so far have been great. But I understand the Black Mamba song. It was to lead into the rest of the story of this album. So definitely more of a concept album than anything, I would say. At least so far, it's appearing to be a concept album. Okay, so that was it for that. Next song is One Night Stand. More of a happier, kind of upbeat kind of sound. Yeah, then it kind of sounds like we got zombies. This is a song that a zombie would listen to, maybe. Just the way Alice's voice is, the way the music is in it. Sounds almost something like zombies would be listening to. The One Night Stand. This is track 5. The way Alice's voice sounds, it sounds like he's kind of like zombified almost. So just very deep. His vocals are deeper and darker sounding. Anyway, it says, I watch her dance for them all night, a veiled promise, a pure delight. Then suddenly she takes my hand and whispers, You're the one night stand. In her bedroom, bathed in white, she pulls me down and kills the lights. And in the danger of the dark, I feel her dagger at my heart, but she never sees the razor in my hand. Another bloody one night stand. So dark lyrics, but so much fun to listen to. Definitely a fun song. Definitely a song you would play at like a Halloween party or something, maybe. A lot of great bass lines and great guitaring. Drumming is great. But I love Alice Cooper's vocals in this. Definitely a Halloween style song, definitely. We'll go on to the next one here. Um, Track number 6 is Blood on the Sun. See what some of the lyrics look like here. And this is track 6. There's 12 tracks total. So Blood on the Sun, gathering of eagles, they flew alone. Hunters are for killing. Wrecking crew is out. Winter takes all. A cool sound from hell is chilling. Young and innocent children of dust. Don't cry. It's only thunder. The angry silence of mice and men. Here I am, a stranger. So I had a wasp on me. Holy cow! I don't know where it went. Shit. Well, anyway, so I got my fright for the night. Not sure where that came from. Oh my gosh. I felt something crawling on my arm and sure enough, now I'm gonna feel like they're all over me. Now I'm gonna feel like they're crawling on me. Well, I don't know where it went, but anyway, I got my fright for the night. Oh my gosh, sakes. Again, Blood on the Sun is what we're playing right now, track 6. It started out more darker sounding, now it's more upbeat sounding, more happy sounding. Blood on the sun, blood on the sun. Yeah, great song. The Hour of the Gun. Good, good hard hitting song. Good solid rock song. Definitely a song that I could see them playing live also. Found the wasp. I'm trying to. I think I got it. I think I smushed it. Yes, I don't like wasp. You're right. I don't. If you're wondering, I know I don't. I don't like anything that flies around, buzzes around, and lands on you. I no. I'm not a fan of that. uh, yeah, dark sounding, but very upbeat kind of sounding at the same time. Yeah, great guitars, great drums, great bass. Oh my gosh, wow. Not a real long song either. It's ends at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. On to track 7. Glad that gets in the way of your dreams. Glad that gets in the way of your dreams. Track number 7. Slowing down, it has slowed down a little bit. Real great guitar solo right now at the beginning of the song. Actually, we're still on the same song. I thought this would start a new one. So the song pauses and then some guitars come in. A great drum work coming in. Oh wow, this is terrific. Just they've added a solo into the song, into the end of the song. Great, great guitar work, great drumming, great bass line in there. And then we got some background vocals coming in. Building up, building up. Now we got the singing coming back in from the whole band, it sounds like. So now it's picking up on the sun. Blood on the sun. Blood on the sun. Oh God. Yeah, great song. I love how they're ending the song out. Yeah, really good song. Go ahead and go to the next song. Actually, it sounds like it's ending. So Blood on the Sun is a total of 5 minutes and 57 seconds. So long song. That was a long one. So the next one is again, um, glad that gets in the way of your dreams. Upbeat, kind of a happier, kind of a start to it. When I was 16, I got my first guitar. I played it in my mom's garage. I played it right, or I played it night and day, and the years just flew away, and I'm still playing in that damn garage. But I never gave up, took a trip, or took a rip from the bong, and the world passed me by, and I wrote another song about the crap that gets in the way of your dreams. Well, that's just how it seems. You work all your life, but you never succeed, and you don't get what you need. And ain't it a crime when you don't have a dime to show? Oh, oh, oh. So talking about kind of the hard road to success, I guess. Kind of discussing the trial and error of being on the road all the time and not being with your family. Part of the lyrics is now is I bury my wife or just write another song. And then the lyrics kind of repeat with what I said. Good song. Yeah, I'd rate it a 9 out of 10. It's enjoyable. It's a definitely enjoyable song, but yeah, I don't know. This song I could take or leave. It's a good song, but I feel it could have been I could this the way it's played out could have been a little better. Interesting song though, definitely interesting, but it's one of those songs that you could probably just kind of pass on, or just kind of pass pass up by and go to the next song. Really, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it's an enjoyable song. It's good. It's good. But not a song that I it's a song that I could take or leave on this album. So I think we'll go to the next one, number track 8. Oh no, this is starting out really nice. Famous Face. This is sounding really good. Great guitar work, great bass lines, great drumming. Alice's voice is great. Kind of back to the real Alice Cooper sound that we all know of. On satellite and live TV, you look at the act so outrageously. You show the world what they want to see. You're as worthless as a dog with fleas. You want more when you want more when you've had too much. Never knowing when enough's enough. You can't stop because you're such a lush. When you cry because you got it rough, cry because you got it rough. You're just another famous face. No earthly good and saving grace. Those are some of the lyrics in this song. Track 8. So called Famous Face. Enjoyable song, kind of a darker sounding song. The cigar is doing very well, by the way. I did have to give it a relight, but the burn line is still even and great. Great draw, great construction, and definitely a full strength cigar. Definitely consider a full strength cigar. Getting some spice, some zesty fruit, um, leather, cedar, spice, and pepper. Yeah, this is a good song. It's toned down a little bit, but it's a good rock song, definitely. Got some really great guitaring and bass work in it, great drums. Alice's vocals are great. His vocal style is great. We'll move on to track 9. And this is called Money Screams. Yeah, Money Screams, track 9. Definitely got that old Alice Cooper sound to it. The almighty dollar makes you walk a little taller. It's the power that shoots you right to the top. When it's flowing like a flood and you're all drowning in the mud, that river keeps rolling and it can't be stopped. No. We work and work and work all day. We are working all day, are working our lives away. Money doesn't walk, it screams. Money's at the root of all of our dreams. It's the devil at the door, the monster in green. Money doesn't talk. Interesting lyrics. I guess it's kind of about the consequences of having a lot of money. It might make you feel good at the moment, but down the road, it can leave you feeling empty. Having money and having it all doesn't always make everybody happy. A lot of times it makes people more depressed and more unhappy when there's a lot of money involved in their lives. It definitely isn't something that brings everyone happiness for sure. The devil at the door, a monster in green. It doesn't talk, it screams. Definitely, I feel like this song is about how money can control you and not in a positive way. Which Alice Cooper does a lot of great things with the money he makes. He does a lot of things for people that are in need and puts on Thanksgiving dinners and stuff for people that are in need, for children especially. So he does a lot of great things with his money, which I think is satisfying to him instead of using it for just material things. Definitely kind of a darker edge, solid rock song, fun to listen to, but it definitely has a darker side to how it sounds. Definitely. So track number 9 is Money Screams. Go on to number 10. Sounds like something out of the Munsters starting off. This is called What a not sure what that says. What a I'm gonna have to look at the what a side. I'm a rebel, I'm too much. I got a scotch and soda, that's my crutch. A pearl stiletto, a bag of weed. I'm east and of Eden and a real bad seed. I love to rock, but I love to roll. It ain't no shock that I won't grow old. I flash my Casanova smile, then give an inch, and then I take a mile, I said. Let's see, Heidi ho, Heidi hey. I love to live in a dangerous dream, and I'll probably die that way. Interesting song. Got a very old Alice Cooper feel to it. Something that you'd hear in a Munson's TV show, maybe. Like I said, kind of a ghoulish, upbeat, but kind of a ghoulish sounding song, or kind of a dark edged kind of a song. I kind of feel like this song is discussing what drugs can do in your life if you let it take control of you. It'll make you feel like you're the on top of the world, but underneath it all, you're really not. So any of these songs people could take different ways on any Alice Cooper song. But I do feel like it's a song about how drugs and everything can make you feel like you're on top of the world, but you're really not. And that was a very short song at 2 minutes and 37 seconds. On to track 11, which is I Ain't Done Wrong. Kind of a rockabilly 50s, 60s kind of a style, some blues in it, bluesy kind of rock kind of a song. Yeah, very bluesy, kind of a rock song. This is called Intergalactic Vagabond Blues. So definitely it's bluesy kind of sounding song. And I apologize, there's actually 14 songs on this album. So, well, she stole my heart, 1, 2, 3, the night that she appeared to me. I was in my ship cruising Mars when she materialized from out of the stars, moving with such hypnotic space or grace, a heavenly body and a hell of a face. So that was part of the lyrics there. We'll move on to track 12. That was a good song, though. Very bluesy, good rock song, good blues rock song. What Happened to You is the next song, track 12. Upbeat, fast rock song. Very good party kind of a rock song, actually. Well, I got a little gal down in Kalamazoo. Didn't have to teach her nothing. She just knew. We were going to get married in the month of June, but she changed her collaboration, changed her tune. Now I'm into disillusion. Don't know what to do. You got to tell me, pretty baby, what happened to you. Typical Alice Cooper band song, or even solo, the solo music, even with the solo band. But definitely a typical Alice Cooper song. He's got that growly, kind of raw voice, creepy kind of sound to his voice. Put that in the background a little bit for you guys to see that cover a little bit. Very upbeat song, good song. Again, called What Happened to You. A lot of great guitars, great bass lines, great guitars, great drumming. Some guitar solo work right now. Just a very party kind of like song. Very upbeat. And then we got some piano in there as well. Something that would remind you of like Chuck Berry, something he would sing maybe. Very rockabilly, that 50s kind of style of rock music. I feel like this is a song that could be written for Chuck Berry if he was alive still. Yeah, great song. We'll move on to track 13, which is I Ain't Done Wrong. Starting out some great heavy drums and guitars. A lot of great drumming still. A lot of great guitar work. Starting off with this song. Yeah, the bells have toiled, and my baby caught the train and gone. All the bells have toiled, and my baby caught the truth and my baby caught the train and gone. I'm sorry. Well, it's all my fault. I must have done something wrong. Well, it's all my fault, and I just can't explain. Yeah, it's all my fault, and I just can't explain. Gonna go with my new doll. Oh, gonna get me a new doll. Maybe my luck will change. So that's some of the lyrics there. Kind of a bluesy song as well. Kind of a bluesy rock, rockabilly, all that kind of mixed in. Yeah, great song. Wow. Got some real nice bass lines in this. Great guitar work. Great drumming. Very upbeat kind of song. Bluesy. Got that rockabilly kind of sound to it also. It's got that old Alice Cooper sound to it. Yeah, great song. Go ahead and go to the last song on here. Kind of a slow start to it. So See You on the Other Side is the name of the song, See You on the Other Side. Your rivers went raging by, your mountains were all way too high, and your ocean so dark and deep, and your nightmares so scary. So scary that you couldn't sleep. These long, lonely nights were a restless ride, and your bedroom became a place to hide. But you touched my heart, you touched the heart of millions of friends, and I know someday we're gonna play together again. I'll see you on the other side. I feel you're on the other side. I believe this is a tribute to all the past musicians that have passed away, that that left us way too soon, whether it's due to drugs or depression, whatever. Mainly drugs, I'm guessing. Talking about how these musicians touched Alice in a lot of ways, and I think he's speaking for all of us, really. Very heartfelt kind of song. This is a great way to end this album, I think. But definitely talk about how he'll meet up with everybody again and play with them on the other side. Talk about how you'll see him on the other side. I feel like this is definitely a tribute to all the past musicians that have left us too early. Yeah, great song to end this album with. What a great tribute. Yeah, what a great song. Wow. Great tribute. Yeah, really good song. We'll go ahead and end this. What a great, I mean, overall, this is a really good album. I'm definitely going to rate it probably a 7 out of 10, just because there are a few songs that I could do or do without in this on this album. And I do want to show you guys something here real quick. I want to show you the trailer to this album. Um,
Of Alice Cooper.
Keep it up all night till the morning.
This summer, the original Alice Cooper group returns with a brand new album.
You will love it.
Running with the wild one.
In a world where rock was thought to be dead, they decided
To go through hell again.
What happened to you?
the Wild Ones are back.
You're being cute. It don't compute. What happened to you?
And they brought something with them.
It's like magic is happening.
The Revenge of Alice Cooper.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
that is a great trailer.
Are you researching dental implants?
There's a lot of dental.
Get off of that. Yeah, that's a great trailer. It really is. And if you guys get a chance to get on YouTube and check out the trailer to this live at the AstroTurf with the original Alice Cooper band live in 2015. Make sure you guys check out that trailer on YouTube, and definitely pick this setup if you're an Alice Cooper fan, especially if you're a fan of the original Alice Cooper band. This is a great album to pick up. Great documentary DVD, great CD with it. You guys have got to pick that up. And I meant to show you guys this here. This is the album. Let's see here. Muscle of Love. And so here's the I found this on eBay finally in really great shape. So you open it up. There's a piece of cardboard here to protect it. But got the original inserts there. So got that insert, and then the original album jacket right there. And yeah, this is a great set. And then, of course, the album is in excellent, excellent shape. Pull the album out real quick, but I put this on it to protect it better. But the album itself is just in excellent condition. But this was the last album that was made um, by the Alice Cooper Band on Warner Brothers. And I'm sorry that you can't see that label. There you go. Now you can see it. But anyway, just a great album in excellent condition. I don't think there's really even a scratch on this album. I got very lucky finding this. This was a hard one to find. I waited it out because most of the albums I saw on eBay were just not in real great shape for what they wanted. So I found this at a really great price, and it was just all in excellent, excellent condition. Very happy with that. Very happy with how that came to me. There we go. So anyway, just a little bit of some history on Alice Cooper here. Let's see here. Alice Cooper, born Vincent Damon Furnier, born February 4th, 1948. And there was a rumor that he got his name Alice Cooper from an Ouija board, which is not true. Alice Cooper grew up in a religious home. His dad was a minister and could quote any Bible verse that you throw out at him. And so Alice Cooper, of course, went through a lot of things in his life. But he has claimed to be a born again Christian for a while now. And he does a lot of great things in his personal life. But he said it was a name that sounded great, that they all really liked. So it was not from an Ouija board. Originated in Phoenix, Arizona, in 1964. The Alice Cooper band I'm talking about. Alice Cooper was originally a band consisting of Furnier, guitarist Glen Buxton, and Michael Bruce, bassist Dennis Dunaway, and Neal Smith. The band has released 7 studio albums and several singles from 1969 to 1973. Following the group disbanding in 1975, Furnier legally changed his name to Alice Cooper and began a solo career that year with the concept album Welcome to My Nightmare. He gained mainstream success with the singles Poison and School's Out, the latter of which became his biggest international hit and was introduced onto the Grammy Hall of Fame, or inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2015. Over the course of his career, Cooper has released 30 studio albums and sold over 50 million records worldwide. Cooper has experimented with various musical styles, mainly hard rock glam, heavy metal, glam metal, as well as new wave, art rock, industrial rock. He helped shape the sound and look of heavy metal, and he has been described as the artist who first introduced horror imagery to rock and roll, and whose stagecraft and showmanship have permanently transformed that genre. Cooper is also known for his wit off stage, with the Rolling Stone album guide calling him the world's most beloved heavy metal entertainer. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2011. So the band inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2015, and Alice Cooper inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2011. Aside from his recording career, Cooper is a film actor, a golfing celebrity, a restaurateur since 2004, a radio disc jockey with his classic show Alice's Attic. He is also known for his philanthropic work, particularly through his Solid Rock Foundation, which provides free music, art, and vocational programs for at-risk youth in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see here. Vincent Damon Furnier was born on February 4th, 1948 in Detroit, Michigan, the son of Ethor Maroney Furnier, 1924 to 1987, and his wife Ella Mae McCart, from 1925 to 2022. So born in 1925, passed away in 2022. His mother, and his father had passed away in 1987. He was named after his uncle Vincent Furnier, and the short story writer Damon Runyon. His father was an his father was an evangelist in the Church of Jesus Christ, and his paternal grandfather, Thurman Sylvester Furnier, was a leader and later president in 1963 to 65 of that church organization. So anyway, the Furnier family resided in East Detroit on Lincoln Avenue near Kelly Road, a few blocks from Eastland Mall. Cooper attended Kantner Elementary School, recalled watching horror movies at the Easttown Theater where he would later perform, and local neighborhood trick or treat would perform later at local neighborhood trick or treating on Halloween. I don't know if I read that right. Let's see here. Okay, so Cooper attended Kantner Elementary School, recalled watching horror movies at the Easttown Theater where he would later perform, and local neighborhood trick or treating on Halloween, the biggest night of the year, which he took very seriously. Cooper was active in his church at ages 11 and 12. Following a series of childhood illnesses, he moved with his family to Phoenix, Arizona, where he attended Cortez High School. Okay, so The Revenge of the Alice Cooper is the 8th studio album by American rock band Alice Cooper. It was released on July 25th, 2025 by earMusic, and is the group's first collaboration since 1973's Muscle of Love. So anyway, and this album was, let's see here. Alice Cooper on lead vocals, backing vocals, snaps, gang vocals, claps on tracks 1 through 4, 6 through 9, and 11. Neal Smith on drums 1 through 14, percussion 1 and 6. Dennis Dunaway bass on all tracks, backing vocals 1, 4, 6, and 14. On tracks 1, 4, 6, and 14. Guitar track 6. Gang vocals on 10. Michael Bruce guitar on all tracks 1 through 14, backing vocals on tracks 1, 2, 5, 8, 12, and 14. Lead vocals on track 8, piano synthesizer with a Rhodes electric piano on track 10 and organ on 16. Bob Ezrin, which he's the one that produced and mixed this album, he's got some backing vocals on track 2, 4 through 9, 11 and 12 and 14. Tambourine on track 3 and 12. Organ on track 4 and 6, synthesizer on track 4, percussion on track 7, snaps, gang vocals on track 10, and claps on 11. And yeah, then it goes on to all the people that engineered the album. So that's a long list. If you want to know more about this album that was just released, Revenge of Alice Cooper, just go to Wikipedia and you can read more about all this. But was produced by Bob Ezrin. And this album is a total of, let's see here. Trying to see how many minutes this album is total. Well, let's see here. Let me look at one more thing here. Fifty-four minutes and 20 seconds is the total amount of this album. And again, I rated it around a 7 out of 10. I think it's really a great album since they came back with the original band and brought out original material, which they haven't done since 1973. So I think for a comeback album, I think it's really great. and it's definitely an album that's very enjoyable to listen to. Even though there's a few tracks I could do or do without, but overall, a really enjoyable album. It really is. Um, and I'm really, really liking it. And I think it's a great investment. If you don't have this album yet and you're an Alice Cooper fan, definitely pick it up. I have heard that they're in the middle of working on another album, which I think is just totally awesome. I really think it's terrific that they're working on another album. I can't wait to hear that one too. And I bet you that one's going to come back even bigger and stronger than this one, I have a feeling. So, but anyway, guys, give you one more toast. All of you guys that follow me and support me, thank you so much to all of you. Um, I've mentioned I've mentioned always on my podcast how much you guys all mean to me and that I couldn't do this without you. And I definitely want to, give a special shout out to my buddy Jacob Lee over in Rapid City. Make sure you check his podcast out called his YouTube channel is Jake Not from State Farm. His show is called Jake's Music State. A lot of great music reviews, hard rock, heavy metals material, basically, or more than anything else. A little bit of some cigar content in his channel as well. I can't wait to see you, Jacob, man. Next month, we'll see each other again in Denver at another Accept concert. So I can't wait to see you again. And I'm sorry that we haven't been able to get together since the last time I came down to Rapid City. But I can't wait to get with you, with your dad as well, for this next Accept show, along with Queensryche. And most of you guys know our story. If you've watched our podcast or my podcast a lot, you know my story behind meeting Jacob. We met for all of you new guys, we met at an Accept KK's Priest last year on September 3rd in Denver, Colorado. We met each other before the show and we hung out all night and we've been the best of friends since. We are 20 years apart in age, but other than that, we're just alike in every way. Our musical tastes, what we like for entertainment, horror movies even, and his musical style, his musical tastes, into cigars, into podcasts, just like me. I mean, we both joined each other's podcasts, our YouTube channels immediately after we met. So it's a great story that we've got, me and him. So, and he's the one that gifted me the cigar. So thanks again, Jacob, buddy. And my buddy over in Canada, Daniel remains, always keeping in touch with me, always commenting on all my content, and just a great guy from what I know of. So anyway, I want to dedicate this show to Daniel remains and my buddy Jacob Lee. Both of you guys are great friends, and I really hope to see you eventually one day. Daniel remains. I really hope I get to see you eventually somehow. But I want to dedicate this to these two guys, this show today, because these guys have been just huge supports to me, great friends, and everything. So, and also I want to mention Lance Williams. He's a lover of hard rock, heavy metal as well. He's got a great cigar channel on YouTube called Cigars Daily Reviews by Lance. So make sure you check him out. And actually, I'm going to dedicate this show to you also, Lance, because you're a lover of this kind of music as well, and you've been a great friend as well to me. And all three of you guys have been great friends. And so anyway, guys, I appreciate all of you so much. I appreciate all your support to me. I hope you've enjoyed this a little bit today. And I hope you will go out and pick up this new album from Alice Cooper. I think it's a great investment, great, enjoyable album. It's an album that would be fun to listen to in the dark, with your pumpkin lit up or a candle going, whatever. But cheers to all of you guys out there, especially the three that I just mentioned. Oh, that crack and rum is good stuff. And great with this cigar. The cigar's been holding up very well overall. I've had to give it a couple relights, but I believe it's because of me talking too much. But it is continuing with that some nice spice and pepper. some zesty fruit. I don't know if I'm really getting the figs, but give you some nice zesty fruit. Definitely some chocolate, kind of taste notes, leather cedar. Some dark roast coffee also I'm kind of getting, and some natural sweetness to the tobacco. Um, um, the draw was a little tight in the beginning, but once I used my draw enhancer on it, it really opened it up, and it's just been smoking way better since. Construction's still great. The draw's still great. Nice oily, kind of a dark Maduro wrapper. Great aromas in the air from the cigar. And once again, the cigar is the DAMNATION 6.5 by 52 Toro by Titan D Bronze with a wrapper that's dark Brazilian Arabica. Binders Ecuador, fillers Dominican Pilado, Cubana, Seco, Dominican Criollo 98, Ligero, and SLA Viso. Very full bodied, very complex cigar. Just a great experience, definitely, I've been having with this tonight. And with the cigar, guys, if you want to embrace the dark, get a hold of this cigar today. DAMNATION is an unholy counterpart, it says here on from the website Cigar God. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today. Thanks for all your support to me. You guys are the greatest. I appreciate all of you so much. Again, this is episode 10 of Smoking Metal, where I paired a great cigar and a great album. That's going to bring me a lot of great memories. This show's going to stay in my mind, and the memories are going to be here forever. So, but that's the whole purpose of the show, is to have a great album, great cigar paired together that brings back great memories and just makes you appreciate life so much more, and just brings joy, to you. And I hope a lot of you out there will, take the show and at your own home, I hope you'll light up a great cigar with a great album that brings you some great memories. And whether it's an album that reminds you of a certain cigar or a cigar that reminds you of a certain album, vice versa, but just get in a great cigar, pop in a great album, and just reminisce with some great memories of your life. You deserve that, guys. Anyway, God bless. And again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do that today. Give me a like, leave me some questions, comments, and feedback, and share this content with everybody you know. And guys, have a great rest of your evening, and have a great weekend coming up. Stay safe, stay healthy out there, guys. And I'll see you guys soon. Cheers to you guys. Bye-bye now.